I saw a very interesting film from 2009 called Room and a Half, a Russian picture. It was lauded in its home country, winning Best Film, Best Director, and Best Screenplay at the Mika Awards, the main annual film awards ceremony in Russia. Directed by Andrei Khrzhanovsky, Room and a Half is a fictionalized depiction of the celebrated poet and essayist Joseph Brodsky. Khrzhanovsky is known primarily as an animator of short films, and to my understanding, Room and a Half is his debut feature. While it's told predominantly in live action, the film does incorporate animations in order to enhance a creative exploration of its subject's psyche. The film takes its title from an essay by Brodsky, which I believe this film borrows a lot of its own prose from. I don't know much about Joseph Brodsky, little to nothing prior to having seen this film, but from what I gathered from basic research, is that the return of Brodsky to St. Petersburg illustrated in this film was entirely fictional, completely imagined for the sake of artistic license. Andrei Khrzhanovsky is quoted as saying about his film, "I would not like the film to be perceived as a film about Brodsky. This is a film based on Brodsky's literary works, according to his drawings, based on materials from his biography, but above all it was inspired by Brodsky's prose, which inspired me to do this work." Khrzhanovsky seemingly seeks to conjure on the screen the particular magic he personally extrapolated from Brodsky's art. I shall share a further quotation from Khrzhanovsky regarding this film's motivation. This is translated from Google, so forgive any awkwardness. The painting is inspired by the works of Brodsky, his autobiographical prose. Brodsky is an inspirer, a prototype, but I wanted to divert the viewer from what usually prevails in his perception. Similar? Not similar. No, he was not holding his cigarette that way. This is not Brodsky's biography, not his portrait, although we filmed the picture in St. Petersburg, in the very 1.5 rooms described by the poet, where his family lived, in the famous house of Prince Maruzi at the corner of Litini Prospect and Pestle Street. Our film is about human destiny, about parents, about a family, about the motherland, about life, about death. By the way, close friends of the poet said that our Brodsky is very similar to the real Brodsky, and the parents are alike. In New York, the film was watched by Mikhail Baryshnikov, and from the first frame he began to laugh. "This cannot be. I just see Joseph alive." Intriguing. Khrzhanovsky seems to have released another feature film in 2020, something of a successor to Room and a Half, from what I read. I'm excited to view this in the future. So that's my brief spiel on Room and a Half. I would highly recommend this film to anyone interested.